Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Kamla Prasad Mahapatra. I am going to share my views on certain important issues today. What we feel, we are born as human beings not to eat, sleep, make merry, indulge in our professional activities and pass away. Well, apart from that, we have very important functions to do. Among that, we need to inculcate in ourselves, imbibe in ourselves certain higher human values, the values which make you distinguished from the beasts. The difference between beast and human being is the reasoning power, the power of judgment. A beast doesn't know how to behave in certain situations. The beast doesn't know how to conduct himself in the society, whereas a human being knows about it. That is precisely the reason why a human being is a human being and beast is a beast. So, in the great chain of being, the highest position, the pinnacle of glory is occupied, the zenith position, the apex position is occupied by the Creator, the Almighty God, and below Him, human being is placed. When human being is placed below Him, it is understood what importance is given to the human being. That is why we need to know what should be our conduct, our character, our behavior, our philosophy, our relation with other human beings in the society. We should be very careful about that. So, in this connection, I would like to throw some light, bring to your knowledge certain qualities, certain virtues, certain human values which make a human being distinguished from a beast. In this connection, I would like to tell you what are the human values. I would like to bring to your notice the important observations made by Harold Nicolson, a great writer, critic, philosopher as well. He said, who do we call an educated person? Should we call an educated person holding the highest degree of the university but lacking in the higher human values? In that connection, he wanted to throw some light on how human values are very important in life. What are the human values? The human values are sympathy, compassion, devotion, dedication, sacrifice, tolerance, solidarity, camaraderie, and harmony, peaceful coexistence. In the fundamental rights which is enshrined in the Indian Constitution from Article 14 to 21, there we are vested with certain rights, bestowed upon certain fundamental rights. And when our fundamental rights like right to life, right to property, right to health, right to speech, all those things are violated, we can go to court of law and provision is there that court can promulgate habeas corpus, mandamus, certiorari to restore back your rights. But on the other hand, on the flip side, there are certain fundamental duties which is in Indian Constitution enshrined. It is enshrined in the Indian Constitution and this is under the category of directive principles of state policy. And directive principles of state policy are mentioned from Article 36 to Article 51. So, from Article 36 to Article 51 describes how a human being should behave. He should know how to respect another human being, because in every human being there is the presence of Brahma, which is part of the Almighty, Atman. Atman is the part of the Brahma. So, according to Advaita Vedanta, Adi Shankar said, this is Advaita. The creator is Advaita, undivided. Brahma is undivided and it can't be divided into two parts. So, Brahma and Atman, they are one and the same. Rather, Atman is part of the Brahma. What is Brahma? Brahma is everywhere. Brahma is found in every human being, in every animal, everywhere. It is available. When Satyakam went to Rishi Gautam's ashram and he was asked to take 400 sick cows to take care of them in the forest, serve them properly, look after them properly, and when they become 1000, he should come back to ashram. So Satyakam did that, and one day, one dead of the night, at the dead of the night, one bull got up and said, Satyakam, let's go back to ashram. He said, how come? How can we go back to ashram when our job is not complete? We are not yet 1000. Then the bull said, who said you are not 1000? We are more than 1000, and I think your job is complete, and it is high time we return to the ashram. And he said, the old bull said, old bull is Vayudev. So he said, look, Satyakam, since I am impressed with you, you are so dedicated, so devoted in your professional activities, I would like to give you Brahmagyan. He said, yes, I am prepared to listen to you and learn Brahmagyan from you. Then the bull said, or Vayudev said, Vayudev is incarnated as bull, and he is appearing before Satyakam to give him Brahmagyan. So he said, look Satyakam, there is Brahma in the east, there is Brahma in the west, there is Brahma in the south, there is Brahma in the north. Brahma is everywhere. Now you can move on. Ahead you find Agnidev, he will give you Brahmagyan. Then Satyakam went with his cows, walked down with his cows, and he met Agnidev. Agnidev appeared and he said, Satyakam, my blessings to you. I would like to go, I would like to give you certain lessons about Brahmagyan. He said, okay sir, I am prepared to listen to you and learn Brahmagyan from you. He said, there is Brahma in the sky, there is Brahma on the earth, there is Brahma in water, there is Brahma in air, and there is Brahma in the fire. Go ahead, there is a swan. So swan happens to be the another god, is another god, and he is going to give you Brahmagyan. He went ahead and came across Swan is the incarnation of Aditya. Aditya means Suryadev, sun god. So Aditya or sun god was incarnated as Swan to give Brahmagyan to Satyakam. Then Satyakam met Aditya or the Swan. The Swan said, my blessings to you. You just hold on. I would like to give you Brahmagyan. He said, yes, I am prepared to learn Brahmagyan from you. He said, look, there is Brahma in the stars, there is Brahma in the sun, there is Brahma in the moon, there is Brahma in the sky. Satyakam, go ahead, there is a waterfowl. The waterfowl is incarnated Prana, Pranadev. Pranadev or life force is incarnated as waterfowl, and waterfowl would like to give you Brahmagyan. Satyakam went ahead with his cows and he met the waterfowl. The waterfowl stopped Satyakam. He said, my blessings to you, my congratulations to you, best wishes to you. You are a wonderful, disciple of Rishi Gautam. But before you go to the ashram, please learn Brahmagyan from me. He said, Satyakam, you have learned so much of Gyan, so much of knowledge, wisdom from other three people like Vayudev, Agnidev and Adityadev or Suryadev. Now I am going to give you Brahmagyan. There is Brahma on your eyes, there is Brahma on your ears, there is Brahma on your mouth, there is Brahma on your forehead. Go ahead, your Brahmagyan is complete. You can go to ashram. So he went to the ashram, and when he is going to the ashram, Gautam Rishi is standing at the gate of the ashram, and he found that from Satyakam's face there is a glow, very unique glow, very effulgent glow, shining glow is coming out, and that glow is that of wisdom. He has become enlightened in the meantime. Then Gautam Rishi came running and hugged him, embraced him with love, and he said, Satyakam, I am so proud of you. You are a wonderful disciple and the most deserving disciple that I have ever come across. Hats off to you. You are now enlightened. You can go back to your home. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I mean to say is that Gyan or Brahma Gyan is something which is important a human being should learn. So the human beings, when they are learning Brahma Gyan, they are imbibing the human virtues as well. Out of those virtues, I would like to discuss two virtues. One is Dharya or patience, and the other is Kshama or forgiveness. So patience and forgiveness are the very important qualities that a human being should inculcate in his life. In this connection, I would like to give you an anecdote, narrative, an anecdote. There was a Brahmin whose name is Kaushik. So that Kaushik Brahmin was meditating. When he was meditating, a crane on the tree defecated on him. When he defecated, the crane defecated, he was, became fire with anger. He lost his temper, became terribly angry, and he simply looked at the crane with angry eyes. And the crane was burnt down and he fell on the ground. At that time, Kaushik realized that I should not have done it. This is not done because I am a Brahmin. I am meditating, praying to God, and at that time, if the crane defecated, what is its fault? I should not have done it. Then he felt hungry and he went to collect alms. And he went to a household where the homemaker, the housewife came. He made pranam, paid her obeisance to the Brahmin Kaushik, and he said, please sit down, I will give you some food. In the meanwhile, her husband has come and she took care of the husband. She served food to her husband because that was Swadharma, the Patni Dharma, the Dharma of a wife, or the aim of a wife, objective of a wife is to serve her husband. So he gave food first to her husband and he came back. By the time she came back, the housewife came back, Kaushik became very angry because there was delay. There was inordinate delay in coming and he was feeling terribly hungry. So he simply looked at the housewife. The housewife retorted. He said, look Brahmin, I am not the crane. Through your angry eyes you will burn me down. Kaushik was surprised. How come she could know that a crane has been burned down by my anger? Then she said, you must be wondering how do I know? I know it because I am doing Swadharma. Swadharma is also one of the best qualities, best human virtues. You go to Mithila kingdom, there is a Dharma Vyadha. That Dharma Vyadha will give you lessons on Swadharma, Dharya and Kshama. So he went to Mithila, he came to the Dharma Vyadha. Dharma Vyadha, by the time he reached Mithila, Dharma Vyadha was cutting meat. He was a butcher. He was cutting meat, goat, pigs, etc. Then Dharma Vyadha said, I could make out, Brahmin, why you have come to me. He was still surprised. How does the Dharma Vyadha know? Why for, what for I have come? Then he said, look, I don't want to give you much of wisdom because I am a small man. You must be wondering what this butcher is going to give me lesson, what kind of lesson he is going to give me, what kind of wisdom he is going to give me. But I would like to give you only one lesson, that indulge in Swadharma. No meditation will help you. Indulge in Kshama, forgiveness. Indulge in Dharja, patience. So patience, forgiveness and your own duty, self-duty, self-devotion. That what is Swadharma? Swadharma is to take care of the parents. Swadharma is to look after the family. Swadharma is to make some good works for society. Then the Brahmin was surprised and he thanked the Dharmavad and he said, I should have had patience while the crane defecated. I should not have killed the crane. I should have patience while the housewife made delay in giving me food. I should not have got angry. I should have forgiven the crane because it defecated on me. So now I am enlightened. Thank you very much, Dharmavad. So, ladies and gentlemen, you must know how the human virtues like patience, forgiveness and Swadharma, they work wonders in human life. Thank you very much. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will be coming to your own channel Kepish Lit Charts to have new issues, novel issues, wonderful issues, issues having socio-cultural relevance in human life. Thank you very much.